back to the 2023 season is at hand. What a spectacle in Las Vegas. We're off in Super Bowl 58. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger.
Right now, all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
To the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, put the ball right on him.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Eric Armstead.
Middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Rolling to his left. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's a chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The improv on the script.
By either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're able to give you up a huge play and when it gets wrong. I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who've stayed healthy, they've won.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
There's 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. Leading them out, someone who took
Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon, but they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his 2nd NFL season, already getting his chance. We harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his 2nd year, lost the
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Able to slither by. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate, the end result.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit. Nick.
That size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And that's off the mark. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26.
Forms in front, lofted it to the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
How about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Purdy now on second down. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. Will go down as a gain of 6. And they'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you first count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run.
Out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe
balance time to find out. Here's 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to
give up an opening drive touchdown. That's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. This drive giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
It's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2.
Freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
It didn't exist.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Hardman on the return. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And Kansas City's offense now final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down. Bowl title. He is no stranger to the big game.
He's not a stranger to it at all. In fact, I think he's very comfortable with the stage that is the Super Bowl. We know it hasn't all been roses for him because he's had a share of disappointments. But just when we write him off, bowl rings. That's impressive.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into
down. Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. You're going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man. That's Ayuk. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
Move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
Our EA Sports halftime report. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Purdy. Completes it to Jennings. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice game.
Make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Another throw
In here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front in the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They can and get in the end zone, could potentially tie this game up. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
23 yards, the final tally. Well, he's a diminutive receiver, Charles. Not a ton of size, but still able to bring that in against double coverage.
I think that's a great job by him of understanding angles, because you got to make sure he creates enough space for himself by getting people into the wrong spot on defense, moving them with his body, and then showing his numbers to the quarterback to be open.
Escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the 2nd half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give us. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third down, it's Purdy. That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. Well, they were in search. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Throwing here, Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. That's complete to the tight end, Warner. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good.
Where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about...
Considering the blitz that they just had against him.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And he's playing the drive here. 3rd and 4. Purdy. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down.
Tighter execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything. And he made sure he didn't.
And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the...
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here
to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Throwing on first down, but
into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's verged on his man and broke the play up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground.
The novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this.
Where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago.
Well, that's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game.
Purdy now to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, McCaffrey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On third down, it's Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart. Maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the pass. You're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he'll go down, and that will do it. After this is the NFL, and it's on edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now Purdy. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Trent McDuffie able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. First and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Just a gain of a couple there. Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can
come up first and 10 now from the 33. And again, it's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here.
They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. 5 yards that time on the catch. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. But we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than
all locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense in this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Set. Here's second down. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Purdy looking to throw. Finding Samuel. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to him and open.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's Purdy to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now...
Here comes second down at 5. To throw is Purdy. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it.
Still. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. The 49ers now got 6 seconds to go in half number 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Purdy to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Third
Exactly
down.
what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blind him.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tershawn also brings up 4th.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
I'm starting to get the sense throughout the league that moving the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that era there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team.
Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name.